Hi, my name is John ZuHone. I'm an astrophysicist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, and I'm also a follower of Jesus Christ. From nearly my entire life, I've been both fascinated with science and a believer in God. Now, this hasn't always been easy. But what I have realized is that the Christian faith holds a high regard for reason, inquiry, and science. St. Paul says, "Test everything, hold on to that which proves good." In his small catechism, Martin Luther says, "I believe that God has made me and all creatures, that he's given me my reason and all my senses, and still preserves them." Finally, the psalmist says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the works of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech, night after night they display knowledge. There is no speech or language where their words are not heard." Now, what this all tells me as a Christian is this, is that God speaks to me both through his word in the scriptures, but also in nature, and that I can discover truth by studying both. Though my finite nature and tendency towards self-absorption, which the Bible calls sin, means that my understanding will always be imperfect. If I find a contradiction between the two, it means I may have misunderstood Scripture, I may have misunderstood what nature is trying to speak to me, or both. For example, if the evidence shows clearly that the universe is billions of years old, as I believe it does, it means that I should think perhaps about other interpretations of Genesis chapter 1. However, it would be a stretch to say that therefore I should doubt that God is the creator. I think that these are two different things. God says through the prophet Isaiah, "Come, let us reason together." I believe and I trust that if I respond to this call from this great God, the God who in the person of Jesus Christ died and rose again for my sins, he will also give me the understanding that I need to be not only a better scientist, but to be a better follower of him. Thank you for listening.